My name is Deborah Kelson. I head up marketing at Switchboard, and I have been with the company for 3.5 years. Switchboard is a collaboration platform that helps teams move faster with fewer meetings. So instead of defaulting to scheduling a meeting for everything, teams can add any type of content to an interactive room so they can share ideas, discuss feedback, and even make decisions outside of meetings. So there were 3 reasons we started working with Flying Cat. We always knew that non-brand organic search was important, and we didn't have an internal team to be developing content. We also wanted to use organic search to kind of understand where kind of intent was and see where since we were in seed stage at that point, and wanted to really understand where prospective customer interest is. And then we wanted to bring in like a full service partner who could do everything from research through writing, through getting everything up on the website. In addition to bringing like your expertise, like Flying Cat has like a pretty defined process. And so I think really helped keep everything moving along. So even when we got very busy internally, it was helpful to have a partner who was really pushing us and kept us on like a regular publishing schedule. And then I think the other thing is, I mean, obviously like delivered results. And where we had very little non-brand organic search, that changed dramatically after, just like a month or 2 into the relationship. A significant portion of our traffic was coming from non-brand organic search. And so that obviously is something that was extremely valuable, and that there was that we were getting high intent traffic to the website. And what also was really valuable is where we had one kind of article blow up and was the majority of our traffic. The team, we were a little worried about that because it's like, okay, are we just like a one-trick pony? But then the team really worked to make sure that there were other articles that were doing well, performing as well. So then we weren't as reliant on that one single piece of content for growth. Flying Cat did a really nice job in terms of towing the line between kind of what the business needs and kind of the best practices. So I always appreciated pushback when suggesting something and it's like, I'm not really sure that's going to work, rather than just being like, okay, we'll do it. So, and I think always pushing us to kind of do, to try new things and to experiment to see what would work best. So before we started working with Flying Cat Marketing, we were doing very little content development. We were a really small team, didn't have a content marketer, and had a couple blog posts up on the site, but not much to speak of. So the Flying Cat team really helped us ramp up content production that was very SEO friendly. And not only did we ramp up production, but brought a very disciplined process for how to identify topics and create outlines and post content. And so that we were able to get into like a really nice rhythm of deploying new content on the website. One of the main highlights was blowing our forecast out of the water, like really early in our relationship. So it's created a really strong signal that we were on the right track. And it created a lot of really positive momentum internally in the company that this is something we wanted to continue to invest in. And it wasn't just an anomaly. Like each month we were continuing to grow. We had a couple pieces that really like overperformed. And so it was really nice that each month there was like some, there were wins every single month that we were working together. So I think in terms of what changed for the better when we started working with Flying Cat, we certainly were able to increase our content production, but most importantly, they were helping us drive results. And so where we had a very small percentage of our traffic coming from non-brand search, that grew like exponentially over the course of working together. And so that really became an important part of our marketing strategy that they helped us implement.